Good evening and welcome to News Channel 8. I'm Jerome Aegean, and here's some of the top stories we have for you tonight. A lockdown at the Juan Louis Hospital. We'll tell you why. Toxic odors at Central High School again, and your winning lottery numbers. These stories and more are up next on News Channel 8. In our top story tonight, an inmate was stabbed in the Golden Grove prison earlier today, prompting Juan Louis Hospital to be on lockdown. News Channel 8's Wes Small files this report.
Thanks a lot, Jerome. A lot of breaking stories today. Here's what's going on. A couple of hours ago, we had an inmate stabbed at Golden Grove. Now the hospital is on lockdown. You just saw a Correction Bureau vehicle leave here. It's a very delicate case. This reporter cannot reveal the individual who was stabbed at Golden Grove. But I can tell you this. He was involved, a possible suspect, in a prior case. With that, the perpetrators of that attack said that they would follow the job here to Juan Louis Hospital and kill him. This is why we have a lockdown. Now, we have Senator Hansen here, who's going to be talking about the children and the teachers at Central High School that had to be sent here after they fell ill because of toxic odors. That's when she found out there was a lockdown here. Jeff Nelson, the CEO for Juan Louis Hospital, has also been notified. I've also been told by one of the administrators that they will send a media representative to talk to the media about what's going on. Right now, it's all I could tell you. If you're just joining us, we had an inmate stabbed at Golden Grove Prison a short time ago. The attackers made calls or threats to the hospital that they would come here to this facility and finish the job. We haven't seen security in a lockdown situation like this since Fred was killed in the hospital by those men that broke in the middle of the night several years ago. By the way, those perpetrators were never caught. So as you can see, there's chaos and confusion here. To make matters worse, with the emittance of toxic odors in the air and the emergency room filled to capacity, a lockdown situation like this can mean congestion to our health and to this area. If we know anything else, then we'll certainly give it to you. But because an inmate got stabbed at Golden Grove a short time ago, his life since threatened in Juan Louis, this is the chaotic situation that has been created. Again, not since the murder and hit of Fred when they broke in here and killed him a couple of years ago, we have never seen heightened security like this. From the outskirts of Juan Louis Hospital, I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
Thanks, Wes, for bringing that report tonight. And no words from Sarah Lazama, the Department of Justice, on this case yet. And in other news, for the third day in a row, the staff and students at St. Croix Central High School were dismissed early again because of toxic odors in the area. News Channel 8's Wes Small has the details.
Thanks a lot, Jerome. For the third day in a row, your children have been sick, sent home from school. The really sad part of it is there's lots of these kids here that are waiting for their parents, and they're getting sick to their stomachs. I was on campus, but the Department of Education threw me off. They said that I had to leave the campus until Gary Malloy made an official statement. I did talk to a representative from the Environmental Protection Agency, Chris, who was on site there. He said that he had a technical problem with one of the testing apparatus from yesterday. Again, we are looking at sulfur dioxide, which apparently could be coming from Hovenza or actually Diageo. I'm holding now a press release from the Department of Natural Resources from DPNR, and they are taking testing and so forth. Carmelo Rivera from DPNR is also there on campus, as well as a member from the EPA. I talked to Paul Shackroff and asked him to come to the site. He would not. He's with St. Croix Environmental Association. He said that he just does not know what more than he could add. So this reporter will stand here alone. But I have to tell you that it is very sad, and it does affect our community. We can also tell you this, that as the cameraman pans up, and you could see that we are under a tropical pattern, this situation probably will not change. So, unfortunately, we will be trapped as far as smelling the sulfur or whatever they have emitting from these facilities. Two things we should be aware of. One, that neither entity has taken responsibility to what is making our staff and students sick. And secondly, that there are not modified testing apparatus devices, like Senator Hansen said yesterday in a press release. We need monitoring devices that can alert us when poisonous gases and such affect our community.
I am concerned that so many students are losing educational time. This is review time for their tests. Many of them have to graduate soon. The graduation is on June the 14th. And therefore, we should have our students in good mental capacity, not nauseated. And the nurse is very, very, very concerned because she has a large percentage of asthmatic students. Okay? And this is serious business. So I wanted to make sure that everyone that has to do what they have to do for the people of the Virgin Islands, we again should be the one testing these emissions, the government of the Virgin Islands. And the $4.8 million that DPNR gave back to Hovensa, we need it back so we could buy the equipment that are necessary and the supplies and train people in order to protect our people.
With concerns about Central High School, the staff and the students, we're here at Juan Louis Hospital with Senator Hansen. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
Thanks for bringing that story to us tonight. And again, we did not hear from Hovensa or Diageo on what could be causing these fumes in the area of Central High School. Well, there's still lots of affordable lots available in the Scion Hill area. Here's Wes with more.
All right, now we have beautiful panoramic view, by the way. It's well worth the trek up here as HC explains what is going on with these hired locally workers. I want to emphasize the hired local workers on this. Thank you, HC.
They're paving roads with concrete today. We've decided to go with concrete, and this way we get the roads done faster and economically, and let the people who are buying plots start building homes. This is the final stage of getting the final approval. The inspectors will be here as soon as the roads have been paved. Thanks.
This is great. I just would like the public to see these local workers and how they're earning money to put bread on their tables. And I got to tell you, they look pretty happy, which means they're not missing any paychecks. And then as the cameraman pans, look at the view that you're going to be getting up here. There's some wonderful views, even though we are in the middle of a tropical wave and it's kind of dark and rainy. Look how luscious green it is up here. No problem with your cisterns. Lots of nice space. Only $3,000 down. What a great way for a young couple to get started, to start a family here in the Virgin Islands and right here in St. Croix. HC would not let me go away from this site unless we give kudos and daps to this man from Richie's Heavy Equipment. Richie, this guy really likes you, buddy. You've been helping him.
Oh, yes, great, man. We've been working over 20 years now together.
Yeah.
You're doing a great job.
Let me ask you something. With the LEOC, with the gas prices above $4, with people just having rough times, government workers laid off, what does it mean for you to lay down affordable housing with this man here at a time like this and to be helping him out?
Man, this is one of the greatest opportunity the people of the island have right now. And I think everybody better grab on this right now. Because
so when you go to sleep at night, you feel pretty good about yourself.
Oh, yes, oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
Helping the community.
Oh, yes, oh, yes, oh, yes.
643-0980. That's 643-0980. And HC, he's available 24 hours a day. You can call him at 3 o'clock and he'll sell you a lot. Now, looking back of us, believe it or not, he's not finished. That's phase 2. Think we can get the governor to cut that one over there too?
I think he's happy with the phase 1. He'll come and visit us as soon as the roads are done.
All right. And again, want to say thanks to Public Works. Thanks to HC as he hires local, and thanks to you as you take advantage of these steals and deals. $3,000 could get you a lot. I got to tell you, just come and see HC financing available on the spot. 643-0980 with HC. Get them while they're hot, right?
Yeah. We're selling quarter acre plots. The price starts at $32,000, goes up to $41,000. The down payment is $3,000. The rest is financed over 10 years at 10% interest rate. And we'll work with you. Thank you.
Can't beat that. I love it when they say we'll work with you. All right, at Scion Hill Properties, I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
And thanks for bringing that story to us again, Wes. And when we come back from this break, we've got your winning lottery numbers plus your Caribbean report. Stay with us.